Hello everyone and welcome to a game that will take very little of your time to actually check out all the moves, but will keep you smiling for the rest of the day. It happened yesterday in the French championship that started its round 1, and it's Matthieu Cornette versus Sebastien. They are of similar rating, 25-51, 25-52. They are both grandmasters, and this is a classical game, so this is what makes the game incredible. The game is very short and very reminiscent of a certain game that was played in 1931 in a simultaneous exhibition held by Alexander Alechin. He played against his opponent Radić in Banja Luka, and we've checked out that game. If you haven't seen it, it will be the first link in the description below. Like I said, definitely reminds of this game, but it is incredible that something like this can happen today in 2022 between two grandmasters in a official French championship. So let's dive straight into it. Cornet opens with d4. We have d5 by Fella. c4, the queen's gambit is on the board, and e6, the gambit is declined. We have knight to c3, knight to f6, and now c captures on d5. We have e captures on d5 and bishop to g5. So the exchange variation is on the board. We have c6, strengthening the d5 pawn, and now pawn to e3. And now here mostly bishop to f5 and bishop to e7 are played. Those are the go-to moves. Sometimes maybe h6, maybe knight b to d7, queen to b6. The move that was played in the game is a bit rarer, but still played quite a lot. It goes after the b2 pawn, and white of course has to defend it. So queen to c2, and now a wonderful pawn sacrifice, knight to e4. It's a temporary pawn sacrifice. Black will regain the pawn, but will also grab a very rapid development. So white accepts the challenge. Knight captures on e4, pawn captures, queen captures. This comes with check, and bishop to e6. Now this is the only move for black. All the other moves lose the game on the spot. And now there are a couple of games in the database where castles was played, but here we have knight to f3, and it is now as of move 10 that we have a completely new game. White has to continue development. Bishop may be coming to c4 as the light square bishop on e6 is pinned. You want a castle, and of course if black accepts the challenge, regains the pawn, then rook b1 gains us further development. And this is exactly how the game continues. Queen captures on b2. We have rook to b1, attacking the queen, and queen to c3 check. And now, while you could block this with the knight, allowing bishop to b4, then black is attacking, you are... Nah, it's just not in the spirit of the position. White just plays king to d1, and now this is no longer a chess game. This is now a bar fight, and anything goes here, as you'll see in the game. So knight to d7, continuing development, even offering the b7 pawn, but if you capture that, then knight to b6, the rook might be a little bit stranded, so it's not all that spectacular. We would probably see a very quick draw here, and the game would probably never be shown anywhere. However, here bishop to d3 was played. I would like to mention rook to c1, kicking away the queen, with the idea of bishop to c4, putting pressure on the light square bishop, is probably the most objectively clean way to play this, but who amongst us could resist playing bishop to d3? It's such a classy move, and I imagine when it was played, Matthieu really put the absolute biggest poker face he could muster, on his face, and he was just hoping that his opponent plays something weird, and that's exactly what happened in this game. Here you could just continue knight b6, and the game goes on. Maybe king e2, we artificially castle. It's a nice game for both white and black. But in the game, pawn to h6 was played, and now, well, if you've seen the game Alechin versus Radić, you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, and if you are maybe new to chess and to the channel in general, feel free to pause the video here and try to find the absolute stunning, crushing idea for white while I give you a couple of seconds. So for those of you who were able to do it, congratulations on spotting the brilliant queen sacrifice, and for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, it is queen captures on e6. That's the good stuff. Yes, this happened in a classical game in 2022 between two grandmasters in a official French championship. We can even do it in slow motion, as this move deserves it, if any move deserves it. Queen captures on e6. The only move for black is either bishop to e7, which ends in queen captures checkmate, and of course if if the queen sacrifice is accepted, then the other bishop delivers checkmate, bishop to g6 checkmate, and that's it. No more moves. Move 15, black gets checkmated, and this is, well, up until today, I thought it was unimaginable that something like this could happen, but it did. It's similar, I think, in the Alekhine game also, bishop to g6 ended the game, only the dark square bishop was on a3, slicing over this diagonal, which is kind of more aesthetically pleasing, but I mean, I'm pretty sure no one is complaining at this one. Truly spectacular, and big congratulations to Matthieu Cornette for pulling off this one. I imagine he's already quite a celebrity now, as, I mean, this is unimaginable. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I would also like to thank Corentin Benoit for suggesting it to me. I would probably see it as all the big chess sites already published it, but it's always I always enjoy it when you guys suggest me such gems for everyone else to enjoy as well. But yeah, and that's the game. Really hope you guys enjoyed it and that it will keep you happy for the rest of the day. I would like to thank Kathleen Altia Cashman, Robert Aratun, Coldfeet, Reckless Spawn, and Ravishing Reptiles YouTube for a contribution to my channel. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate it. As usual, you can check two of my previous videos here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions such as this one and another certain game between Stockfish and Chessmaster is coming up today. So thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.